Hi guys! So today I'm with my family and we are going to have udon for lunch. The name of this place is Ichiyoshi. It's a kind of like traditional kind of restaurant, and there you go. This is how it looks like. And inside is this. Of course, when you enter this place, you are not allowed to use your slippers or your shoes. So you leave it here so that you can be seated in this kind of sitting place. This is their menu and they don't have English. Nikake is a plain udon. Tendon. Okay, where's tendon, babe? This one says tendon and it's 1,300. And then the plain udon, where's the plain udon? This one is 650. And what's the name? Nikake. And then Masaki and my father-in-law got this one. What's the name? Chikara Hacho Miso Udon. And it's also 850. Not 650, 850. So this is how the place looks like. It's very popular here in Okazaki. This flower vase looks very interesting. It's on top of kind of like a chair, and it's sweating because it's cold water that they used for this flower. And yeah, very traditional Japanese place. And Oba-chan, kore nante you know? Namae nante you know? How do you call this? Zabuton. Zabuton is the cushion that you sit on top of a tatami floor. And usually you sit this way. Okay, so this is my grandmother and she sits like, she calls it seiza. And this is my father-in-law, and he's sitting like an Indian sit. And what is it called, Otosan? Nama? Agura. And Agura and Seiza. So that's it. So this place, this sitting area is called Zataku. And Zataku is a very traditional Japanese low table. And again, you sit on a zabuton because it's on tatami floor. And they don't use chairs when using the zataku because it's actually a low table sitting arrangement. Of course, they also have the table and chairs available, but we prefer to sit here. And if you are thinking and wondering if I sit like my grandmother, I don't. So okay, so this one arrived already. Okay, so this one is my grandmother's food, and it's just a normal noodles, or we call it udon, and they serve free pickles for everyone. This is for everyone. And okay, so when everybody's ready to eat, we say "Ba-chan de nani? Itadakimasu." So it's kind of like to start their food, saying thank you to the ones who prepared it. And this one is, what's this called again?
力うどん。
力うどん。Okay, because this udon is very hot, so they also provide this small saucer so that you can enjoy it not super hot. And now Masaki is adding a little bit of spicy powder. What's the name? How do you? Huh? Shichimi. Okay. Okay, so actually udon is a type of thick wheat flour noodle, and it's often served as hot noodle soup, just like this one. And the simplest form is like kind of a kake udon, but this is not a kake udon, and it's mildly flavored broth called kakejiru, which is made of dashi and a soy sauce and mirin, and usually topped with tiny chopped scallions like this one, the green ones. Can you see that? Yeah, those are scallions. And also this what Masaki just ordered now had, so this this udon, this noodle is actually handmade by the shop owner. And this place is very popular because of the miso. Okazaki is known for their very good miso, and there is a popular miso factory here in Okazaki. And this is about an hour away from Nagoya. Yes, an hour away from Nagoya. So if you're really interested with miso, you can go visit their factory. It's free, right? To enter. Yeah, it's free to enter that factory. Okay, so this is mine. Wow, this looks so beautiful. This is called tendon, and I am going to tell you what's on it. So tendon is tempura don, which means it's tempura on a rice bowl. And as you can see, there is rice here. That's rice over there. And of course, I have miso soup. And I have a special tea. And some more pickles. And okay, so this one is a seaweed. It's nori. It's seaweed. And I have 1, 2, 3 shrimp. I also have here some eggplant. Wow, this is a huge eggplant. And I have a chikuwa. It's a fish cake. I also have piman. Piman is a green bell pepper and another green bell pepper. So that is what is on my tendon. You are not supposed to stick your chopsticks like this. Your chopstick, when it's vertical in a bowl like this, it's called a tsuki-tatebashi, and it's also a taboo here in Japan because it reminds Japanese people of funerals, where a bowl of rice is left with 2 chopsticks standing vertically in the center. So you're not supposed to do that because it brings bad luck. That's what they say. So please try your best not to leave your chopsticks like this when you are in a Japanese restaurant, because it's it's a taboo here. So if you want to rest your chopsticks, you can rest it on your tray, or you can also rest it here. Just don't, stand it vertically on on your rice. And because I am a very good daughter-in-law, I'm going to give Otosan my favorite shrimp. Thank you. He said thank you. Oh, and also, I don't know if you hear it, but when Japanese people eat their noodles, they like to sound it like they like to sound a slurp, like something like that, because that means that it is delicious. So it gives the impression to the chef that it's delicious. So don't be so surprised if you come to Japan and you hear that, when you hear the slurping, because that means that the food is delicious. So let me enjoy this, and I'm going to tell you how it tastes like later. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. So, I prefer with my tendon to be a little bit more with tensuyu. So it's the kind of the sauce, and I like my rice to be with lots of tensuyu, so that I don't know, it just gives me a little bit more taste to this, because as you know that the tensuyu is the one that gives more flavor to the tempura, because the tempura is not salty, so it has a very good very local, or no, not local, but the taste, the tensuyu gives the taste to the... So I'm starting to eat my tendon. It's really hot, and I'm not a fan of hot food. It's really good, and look, I got a big shrimp tempura right here, and this is my first bite. It's really delicious. So yeah, I really like it here, and Masaki likes to just have udon, but I prefer tendon everywhere I go because it's my favorite Japanese food. I give this place a very big thumbs up. This is my grandmother's favorite udon restaurant in Japan. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you later. Bye, baby. Gocho-sama batan to tosa. Gocho-sama means thank you for the food, and this one right here. So because I finished everything until the last bit of my food, so there is a term called kanshoku, and that's the meaning of it. Like, I finished everything in on my plate. So yay, food is really great here. I hope you can try to try their tempura and udon here in Okazaki. So like I mentioned earlier, this place makes their own udon noodles, and this is where they make them. They are open at from 11 a.m. Every day, and it's too bad nobody's doing it right now, but yeah, this is where they do it, just in front of their restaurant. Arigatou, bacha.